Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. This week I am going to look at a trilogy of games that can be bought as a pack together on Steam called the Gundemonium Collection. They are all sort of cute 'em up bullet hell shooters. The first one is Gundemonium Recollection. So let's just get started looking at this game. I'm going to go with novice because I'm not very good. I really like the art style in all of these games. It's very well done, nicely drawn, in the sort of Japanese style, as you can see. I believe your main character is a witch, a sort of a witch with 6 shooters. So there's a combination of magic and Wild West and steampunk genres all mashed together. Although it's a bullet hell shooter, if you put the difficulty down low like I have, the hitbox is quite large, so it's fairly easy to get through. I'm just going to show a couple of levels at the most of each of these games, although I may not get that far if I'm rubbish. So in this game you just have a basic attack. You don't have to mash the fire button, you can just hold it down to fire constantly. And you also have a special attack which I will show off next time I get into trouble. Which may be fairly soon. Nope, I managed to get through that. So anyway, yeah, these games were all published by an indie publisher called Rockin Android. And the 3 games are Gundemonium Recollection, Gun Deadline, and Hirogata Happa. And if you want all 3 together, they're $6.99 on Steam. I actually got all of them as part of a bigger bundle that Indie Gala was doing a little while ago with a bunch of other Japanese shooter style games. There may be a few other genres in there as well. I haven't got around to playing them all yet. But that was a very good bundle considering you get these 3 games as part of it. Oh, there's my special attack, the giant gun. Yeah, I've been really pleased with this one. Sometimes the Indie Gala bundles are not very good, even though they're very cheap. But this one, I was really impressed by the quality of all the games, and it only cost a couple of quid, I think. So, should they ever do that again, with a Rockin Android bundle, I would really recommend snapping it up. You can't really go wrong with their games as far as I can tell. So we're probably coming close to the end of level 1 now. Yep, here comes the boss. With his big eye, with bunnies guarding it. Oh, I got caught. And there's a girl inside. It looks a bit like same as in her zero suit with a sword. So let's take her down. This is actually the second time I've recorded this video, because the first time I had the volume level of the gameplay up slightly too high and you couldn't hear anything I was saying. So I decided to do it again rather than just put it up without you being able to hear any of my commentary. So here we are on stage 2, more of a Wild West theme, Great Train Robbery. Yeah. Lots of these rabbits. The music is really nice as well, and you've got two options. There's an arranged version, which is what I've got at the moment, or you can go with the original version, which is more of a MIDI sounding game, because as far as I can tell, all these games came out quite a long time ago originally, and this is like a remastered version of all of them. I'd never heard of them before, but maybe fans of the genre are familiar with these games. I like the whistling in this music at the moment. It reminds me of Wild Arms, which is one of my favourite RPG series. Sadly now, it doesn't look like there'll be any more Wild Arms games, but it was fun while it lasted. Oh, so this is more of a tricky avoid them up section. You used to get little sections like this in classic shooters like R-Type, where you had to avoid the background rather than shooting everything. Not doing too badly. Lots of rocks. It looks like when you die you automatically use your special weapon, which is a bit annoying personally. I'd rather choose when I fire it myself. That may be an option you can change in the settings. Oh. Oh dear. Wow. Another life, I need that. That restored all my hearts, so I thought it was only going to give me one. So that's cool. Here's the main boss, which is a train. Haven't got any more special weapons, so we'll just have to try and survive as we are, which, oh, didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. Ah! It's a bit hard to know exactly where the hitbox is on my character. I mean, I'm assuming it's her head, although I can't really tell. So we'll just try and take this guy out and then move on to the next game. Okay guys, so that's a little look at Gundemonium Collection. In a second I'll be back with the second game in this set. Okay, so here's the second game in the trilogy, Gun Deadline. It's another horizontal shooter, bullet hell style game. As you can see, there's an option for 2-player in this one. Which one of these shall I go with? These are my special weapons. Let's go with Ruby, see what that does. So let's, yeah. Initially it looks very similar to the first game, although it seems to move a lot faster and be a lot more chaotic. I didn't see an option for difficulty before we started like last time, so I believe it's on the default difficulty, which is rather harder than before. maybe the difficulty is locked away in the options screen somewhere this time. But regardless, we'll see how well we can do. Oh. One thing I haven't mentioned so far that I mentioned on the last time I recorded this is that in Big Picture mode or Steam Link, the games will say that they don't support controllers, which is a lie. If you just launch the game anyway with a X input controller plugged in, it will recognise it just fine. I'm using my Xbox compatible controller right now, and it works really well. No D-pad support, which is a little bit annoying. So I'm using the analog stick instead, but it's not causing too many issues. And one thing I didn't notice the first time I was playing these games is that if you hold the button down to shoot, then your movement is slowed down quite a bit, so you want to release the fire button to dodge and then hold it down when you're ready to kill stuff. So this second game in the trilogy is quite similar to the first, although you'll see the third game differs quite a bit to the other two when I get to it. Crikey. I think rather than having a set number of special attacks in this one, you have a meter that fills up as you shoot stuff and avoid stuff. So I've just charged it up there. Oh. Give me that life. This bit's rather challenging. Oh, I did it. Not quite sure how I got through that unscathed, but I did. Well, I lost quite a lot of my hearts. I've got 2 out of 5 left. So let's check out level 2. I didn't get past the boss on this level last time, so let's see if I can do it this time. If I see any hearts, I definitely need to pick them up. Oh, there's a heart. Gimme. I got it, but it didn't seem to restore my life at all. Oh dear. Ah, died. Is that game over? No, I'm back. I thought that would be completely the end of it, but it wasn't. Little trains. Pumpkins. Yeah, so these games feel really professionally made. They wouldn't be at all out of place in an arcade, if you ask me. So I heartily recommend checking them out. There's a lot going on screen at the moment. It's boss time again. Okay, so you just need to dodge or kill these bikers on this first part. And then eventually the actual boss turns up. I'm doing somewhat better than I did last time, so I might be able to survive long enough to take out the boss. Let's see. I'll launch my special attack to start with. Bullets everywhere. Oh, I did it. Not quite sure how, but I did. So anyway, that's Gun Deadline, the second game in the trilogy. So I'll move on to the third and final game in a second. So here we are with Hitogata Happa, the third and final game in the Gundemonium Collection. This one is also a bullet hell shooter, but it's moved into a horizontal format. So I'm just going to go with the basic difficulty level there. This game seems considerably more challenging than the other two. I didn't manage to get past the first boss. Let's see if I can do it this time. You can see, again, it's very nicely drawn, although everything looks quite small in this format. If you've got a monitor that can be rotated into Tate mode, or Tate, however you pronounce it, I do believe you can flip the screen so that it takes the whole screen up, which is very nice. Although I wouldn't really recommend rotating normal monitors on their side. I've got a bit more of a feel for this game this time. I'm not doing as badly as I did last time. So, see if we can get to the boss and figure out what I'm supposed to do. I haven't played many games like this before, to be honest. Only really Ikaruga on the GameCube. And my skills are not great. Oh. You do seem to get a ton of lives, although I'm not really sure where it tells you exactly how many lives you do get. At first I thought it was infinite lives, but it would appear that you do eventually get a game over if you're rubbish enough. So here's the big boss. Last time I was trying to get rid of his arms, so I thought that might make things easier, although I think I should just focus on the head, probably. I am losing a lot of lives though. This is quite concerning. The little guys can be quite annoying, so... Oh. No, I'm not doing very well. Crap. It looks like I'm not going to get past this time either. Not going very well. As you can see, I can slow down time for a limited amount. I wish there was a meter or something that told you how well you're doing, but can't see anything like that. Oh, looks like we're going to get a game over. Yep, I did get a game over. That's exactly what happened last time, so I'm obviously missing something there. Anyway guys, that is the Gundemonium Collection. If you like what you saw, then the game, all 3 games can be bought together on Steam for $6.99. So that's it for me today. I'll see you again pretty soon. In the meantime, take care.
Clouds and thunders standing in my way, but I must try to figure it out anyway. Songs of worries traveling with the storm, but I must try to figure it out alone. Yeah, I must try to figure it out alone.